Days after torrential rain triggered floods and landslides across several districts in Maharashtra, killing at least 112 people and leaving dozens still missing. Two national highways remain closed to traffic along with other key roads, making it difficult to evacuate people who are stranded on the roofs of their submerged homes. Frightening visuals from the roads outside Sangliwadi village in Sangli district highlight the severity of the situation, including one shot that shows a lorry with water right up to the driver's cabin.
Sangli district remains one of the worst affected by floods. Road connectivity is a challenge as flood waters are flowing through the roads. Fields nearby also have been inundated. As you can see, the standing crop completely underwater, and farmers say the losses could be as bad as the 2019 flood in Sangli. Barely 2 kilometers from the city, but the road has completely disappeared here. Villages are cut off as the Krishna river has overflowed. Fish were seen washed up on the road by the flood waters. While villagers have been moved to safety, stray canines are stranded on rooftops. Locals fear the worst.
आज शाम तक वो 2019 का पानी जितना आया था उतना हो जाएगा. पानी बढ़ रहा है. अभी उतर नहीं रहा. आज सुबह से थोड़ा बारिश हुआ है लेकिन उतना नहीं हुआ. पहले परसों हुआ था उतना नहीं.
Some villagers are trying to make their way through flooded roads in waist-deep water as their houses have been completely submerged. In Kasbedegraj village, boats are being used for transport on what were roads a few days ago. Most residents are at a nearby college, which has been turned into a relief camp. Village after village in Sangli is flooded with water inundating homes and also the fields. Now, this is of course one of such villages which have been completely inundated by flood water. People from this village have been moved to a relief camp. Of course, villagers say that the damage could be as bad as 2019 floods or even worse if the flood waters continue to remain so as they are.
रिवर के साइड की जो लोग हैं उसका डर थोड़ा ज़्यादा है. इधर का डरना थोड़ा कम है.
Around 80,000 people have been evacuated to relief camps in Sangli. Arrangements for food and water have been made. These women who've been here at this relief camp since Friday say they're scared.
3 दिवस झाले इथं आलोय आम्ही आणि गावात पाणी आलं त्याच्या आदल्या दिवशी गुरुवारी पाणी तिथं आलं. शुक्रवारी आम्ही घर सोडले. ते 10 फूट पाणी आहे घरात. नाही आता
नदीकडेलाच घर आहे ना. 10 फूट पाणी आहे घरात. बाळासाहेब शिंदे यांनी सोय केली.
Villagers say they are worried that this year is going to be a repeat of 2019. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, who visited Chiplun today, said the Konkan region is used to heavy rainfall but hasn't seen something like this. He or the Deputy Chief Minister is expected in Sangli on Monday and says the relief plan will be announced with the help of the centre after the total damage is assessed. Village after village remains completely submerged in Sangli. Now this village of course has been completely inundated by flood waters. Ground floor houses cannot be lived in. People living in one-storied houses have been moved out from here. They've been moved to a nearby church and a nearby college. But if you see in these pictures, the entire village completely inundated, including the main road leading into the village, and all houses that have ground floor homes are completely inundated. Only those who are living on the first floor are able to live in the village. The rest have all been evacuated to a nearby college and a nearby church so that they can be safe and lives are not lost. In Sangli, with camera person Rajendra Dhayalkar, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
And at least 9 people are dead and 2 others are injured in a massive landslide in Himachal Pradesh's Sangla Valley. In a terrifying video, large chunks of rocks can be seen breaking off a mountain and rolling down into the valley below. The video also shows a section of a bridge crumbling and plunging into the river after it's hit by a big boulder. All the 11 victims were tourists whose vehicles got hit by these boulders. The injured have been rushed to nearby hospitals. And the Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa toured flood-affected parts of the state of Karnataka with his ear to the phone as he is expecting to receive a message from the BJP's high command about his political future. The 78-year-old made a sudden visit to Delhi earlier this month when he met with the Prime Minister and other senior party leaders as exit talks loom large. Now, however, there are questions over whether the 78 will be asked to step down in the midst of the state battling floods.
ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು 2 ವರ್ಷ ತುಂಬಿದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ವರ್ಷದ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಧನೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತನಾಡೋದೇನಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಂತರ ಉಳಿದ ಸಂಗತಿಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ನಾಳೆ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಿಮಿಷದವರೆಗೂ ನಾನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾವಾಗ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರೋ ಆವಾಗ ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಂತ 2 ತಿಂಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆನೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆದರೆ ಈಗಲೂ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಪುನರಾವರ್ತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ನಿಂದ. ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವರು ಮುಂದುವರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಮುಂದುವರಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ರಾಜೀನಾಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ರಾತ್ರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ ಇದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನಡ್ಡಾ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಪಕ್ಷದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದರಂತೆ ನಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತ ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಅವ್ರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕಾದು ನೋಡೋಣ, ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆವರೆಗೂ ನಂತರ ನಾನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೊಂಡು.
उन्होंने अच्छा काम किया है और कर्नाटक ठीक ढंग से चल रहा है. बाकी येदियुरप्पा जी अपने तरीके से सब चीजों को देख रहे हैं. ऐसा आपको लगता है, हमको नहीं लगता.
And a Rajasthan cabinet expansion is likely soon. KC Venugopal, Ajay Maken were in Jaipur and subsequently met with the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot at the meeting called for on Sunday. Sachin Pilot was also present with his group of MLAs, demanding that they be accommodated in the government. Ajay Maken claims there's no conflict within the Rajasthan Congress over a cabinet reshuffle and that the decision has been left to the party high command. Harsha Kumari Singh reports.
The Congress Party High Command's emissaries Ajay Maken and KC Venugopal in Jaipur to meet party MLAs. Sachin Pilot and his supporters present along with senior cabinet ministers from the Gehlot government. After resolving the leadership tussle in Punjab, the Congress appears to be wanting to set its house in order in Rajasthan.
मंत्रिमंडल में फेरबदल, विस्तार, ये सब स्वाभाविक प्रक्रियाएं हैं. आज तक शायद ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि किसी भी सरकार में पूरे 5 साल तक मंत्रिमंडल में फेरबदल नहीं हुआ. जो हाईकमान का निर्देश होगा उसको सारे लोग मिलकर उसको शिरोधार्य करेंगे.
Sachin Pilot had rebelled against the state leadership in July last year, taking 18 MLAs with him, but returned to support the government on the floor of the House after talks with the central leadership. It has been his long-standing demand that his supporters be included in the Gehlot cabinet.
कोई भी ऐसी चीज को हम तारीख के साथ बांधना नहीं चाहते. जो हमारे कांग्रेस के लीडर हैं, सबने आला कमान के ऊपर, केंद्रीय नेतृत्व के ऊपर विश्वास जताया.
The Chief Minister, on the other hand, has contended that with just 100 MLAs, the party relies heavily on the 6 BSP MLAs who merged with the Congress and on crucial 12 independents who support his government. They too need to be accommodated. Maken and Venugopal met Gehlot for dinner on Saturday evening, and it looks like the Chief Minister could be nudged towards a rejig of the government, perhaps this week when Maken returns again to Jaipur. In Jaipur, Harsha Kumari Singh, NDTV.
And now a road rage case involving a tribal MLA and a relative of the Health Minister, T.S. Singhdeo, of the Health Minister of Odisha, has snowballed, Chhattisgarh has snowballed into a political controversy. The Congress MLA, Brihaspati Singh, accuses the Health Minister of attempt to murder now. The incident took place on Saturday evening, where angry at being overtaken by vehicles from Mr. Brihaspati Singh's convoy, a youngster intercepted a vehicle that was following the MLA and smashed its windshield and hurled abuses at the security personnel. The police lodged an FIR under the IPC and the SC and ST Prevention of Atrocities Act, naming Sachin Singhdeo and others. Sachin is a relative of the Health Minister, T.S. Singhdeo. Brihaspati Singh is an MLA from Balrampur, which comes under the Sarguja division stronghold of Singhdeo, and we do have reactions to the story now.
मेरा दोस्त बता दीजिए कि मेरी गलती क्या है, फिर मुझे मरवाना हो मरवा दो, सीएम बनना है बन जाओ, लेकिन मेरी गलती तो बता दो कि हमने क्या अपराध किया है जो मुझे मेरे ऊपर हमला करा रहे हो. भाई, हम ना तो सीएम के कैंडिडेट हैं, ना मुख्यमंत्री के दावेदार हैं कि मैं आपका कंपटीटर हूं, ना ही कोई मंत्री के दावेदार हूं. हाँ, मेरा दोष इतना ही है कि मेरे सामने जो सही दिखता है मैं बोल देता हूँ। अगर इसकी सजा देना चाहते हैं तो मंजूर है भाई।
ये सब आपस की बातें हैं, पार्टी के अंदर की बातें हैं। अभी बहुत सौहार्दपूर्ण वातावरण में हम लोगों ने चर्चा की, विधानसभा की स्ट्रैटेजी के संदर्भ में गहन विचार विमर्श हुआ और साथ मिलकर सब काम कर रहे हैं, साथ मिलकर सब काम कर रहे हैं। हो सकता है भावना में कभी कोई बात हो, उसमें बात नहीं आती। अभी तो मिले हम लोग, साथ में मिले, साथ में बात करना, साथ में भोजन भी लेना, तो कहीं कोई बात मन में आ भी जाए अगर तात्कालिक, तो बातचीत करके सारी चीज निराकृत भी।
And the West Bengal Chief Minister, the Trinamool Chief, Mamata Banerjee, is to head to the capital, New Delhi, on Monday for her first visit to the national capital after her victory in the West Bengal Assembly elections. And one of her stated objectives is to kick off an attempt to unite opposition parties against the BJP ahead of the 2024 general elections. The West Bengal Chief Minister issued an appeal for unity in a speech, in a virtual speech that she made on the 21st of July, that was screened in New Delhi, where opposition leaders including P. Chidambaram and Sharad Pawar attended. In all probability, Ms. Banerjee will be hosting the opposition leaders to a tea on the 28th of July. Ms. Banerjee has said that the people of India will not forgive the opposition parties if they did not bury their differences and unite against the BJP. And today is the second day of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah's two-day visit to the northeast, his first after the BJP was able to retain Assam in the recently held state polls. On Saturday, the first day of the visit, Mr. Shah inaugurated a multi-purpose conference centre at the Northeastern Space Application Centre and had a discussion at length with ISRO officials and the Northeastern and chief ministers from the Northeast on how satellite imagery can be used to mitigate floods, landslides and erosion in the Northeast.
मुझे भरोसा है न केवल आसाम, पूरा नॉर्थ ईस्ट 2024 के पहले से 2024 के पहले आंदोलन और आतंकवाद के रास्ते से निकलकर विकास के रास्ते पर जुड़ जाएगा और बहुत आगे जाएगा.
And as India faces an acute shortage of coronavirus vaccines, the Modi government's response has varied from denial to deflection. But now the Union Minister, Meenakshi Lekhi, has truly come up with an interesting response. Listen in.
राहुल गांधी जी जैसे नेता जरूरत के समय पर देश की सेवा में लगे होते तो वैक्सीनेशन का ये हाल नहीं होता. इस देश के अंदर जो है इनके पूर्वजों के समय में 50-50 साल 30-30 साल बाद वैक्सीन आती थी. इस बार भारत में जब दुनिया में वैक्सीन लॉन्च हुई तो वो दिसंबर 2020 में हुई थी और भारत में जनवरी 2021 में वैक्सीन आ गई थी. इनके और इनके परिवार वालों में से किस किस ने वैक्सीन लगाई उसकी जानकारी जरा जनता को दे देते समय अनुसार तो इतने सारे लोगों की मृत्यु नहीं होती. इनके राज्यों ने वैक्सीन की जो पहुंची इनके पास उसको लोगों तक पहुंचाने में ढिलाई की.
Meanwhile, the Faridabad police this weekend saved a young woman who was trying to jump off a metro station balcony. The police officials convinced her not to take such a drastic step and managed to rescue her from the edges of that building. The incident took place on the 24th of July around 6:30 p.m. at the Faridabad metro station. Police officials rushed to the spot upon learning that she was attempting to end her life by jumping off. And finally, now it's the first of its kind, an inclusive housing in Chennai that has brought joy to many parents of children and adults who have special needs. The gated community with 2,000 apartments will have 100 customized homes, customized for the differently abled, along with their caregivers, therapy and vocational centers for those with autism, cerebral palsy, muscular dystrophy. The model promises them lifelong care and support even after the lifetime of their parents.
We will have what we call group homes, which are nothing but a shared accommodation for the persons with disability, 3 or 4 people to one apartment with appropriate caregiver as required, as well as all the support infrastructure like a common cafeteria, a vocational center, and so on. So we are encouraging all the parents to set up a trust in the name of their child, which will ensure that the finances are available to take care of the child after their lifetime.
I'm still overwhelmed, okay, and parents like me, the fear that we have is what happens to our child after us. All my life, all I've been struggling about is to create awareness about autism and in people to get an acceptance and this inclusion in society to happen. And slowly my dream is coming true.
From the entry of the main gate, people can independently reach their lift block. Even if it is a disabled, if it is a blind person, he can go with this stick and reach with the flooring what we are specifically making and doing it for them, and the color codes and so for in few lifts or Alexa operated lifts, they need not wait for. They can call. Come on, yeah, please. I want to go to the 7th floor. Come on, let me go to the lobby.
And 1,900 normal families are going to be there, and 100 or 200, families of people with special needs are going to be there. So it's a great inclusion. I am so happy that I think it's a win-win situation, and I think it's the first humane kind of real estate project that I have seen in India.
What we are really trying to do is set up support systems in the community for people with disabilities, so that if parents feel, yes, my child will be able to take care of herself or himself, because so many support systems are there.